Hey, Doug Man here. This is the second video that I'm putting up for this particular motor here. On the first video I actually showed how I wind the motor. You can choose to do that however you wish, but I just showed that. Once you get it wind the way you want, then you can print your motor housing that I've got listed and install your motor into that. This particular motor housing on the back plate, I've got two positions here in the back on the inside printed for the NJL. NPNs that I have listed below. Those are pretty big NPNs that can handle some power. I've also got some terminal holes here that I've got printed. I'll talk about that listed in the parts list. What size bolts do you need for those? Up here, those of you that are familiar with the Bedini SSG circuit, you've got a run battery, your charge battery, and I've also got an additional spot for the Energizer coils that I have installed. So I'm going to show it up and running here, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about the results that I've had with the coil shorting on the Energizer coil, and I've had some really good results. So those of you that have been working with that, you'll see that that's going to be really interesting. So my first battery to the left here is going to be my charge battery. I always hook the charge battery up first on the Bedini circuit, because if you don't, there's a chance you could fry your transistor there. Okay, with the Bedini circuit, you have to start the motor by hand. Once you get it turning, it should start on its own. And there it is, up and going. With the additional circuit and the coils on the peripheral of the motor, it provides a lot more torque. What applications can you use with that? You can probably use it with some sort of RC or robot type application on a motor, or you can use it as a fan. You can also, create some pulleys, but there's plenty of torque there to do that sort of thing. Also, if you wanted to do an additional Energizer coil setup, you can also do that. There's plenty of torque for that. I got for my shaft material here, I've just got aluminum, so there's not a whole lot I can do with that without maybe risking bending that shaft and rendering the motor no good. Alright, I'm going to stop the motor at this point. I'm going to hook up my multimeter to the Energizer coil, and I'm going to show you the results that I've had with that. Alright, I'm going to have to pull the multimeter up close to the camera so that you can view that. And then I'll get it up and started. You can see there I've got the setting on the high volt, the 1000 volt setting. Of course, if I put it in 20 or 200, it's going to show over voltage. And it gets there pretty quick, so once it gets up to speed. Alright, so both of the SSG circuits are hooked up. You can see that that's at you should be able to see that that's at 0. And I'm going to get it started, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the multimeter up so you can see that. You can see it gets there pretty quick. Now if I only hook one of the SSG circuits up, The voltage doesn't get quite that high, normally around 900, but you can see it's flashing up 1500, 1900. Yeah, I'm taking a risk here of frying my multimeter. I've fried plenty of these with this, doing these types of experiments. But those are consistently over 1000 volt readings. And the way I've got that shorted on the inside, it's the same as I had on the previous video. I've just got it permanently mounted in that location. Well, that's it. If anybody has any questions, you can go to the forum and post them there, or feel free to leave a comment below on the Thingiverse site. Thanks for watching.